What's up, guys? This is Suh with Vengeance, and I'm back here with another Madden NFL 16 Miami Dolphins franchise. And today, your 3-0 Miami Dolphins are in London at 9:30 in the morning. Man, I sometimes don't even wake up till later then. Well, if I'm not up by 9:30, I'm like, screw it. You know, I got to get up now. But anyway, we're taking on the 2-1 New York Jets. And the Jets, in real life, they're a joke because of what happened with Geno Smith. But even then, like, I'm sorry if you're a Jets fan. I'm sorry. I feel sorry for you almost. But anyway, on to this game today. D. Milner out for 6 weeks. We got Antonio Allen out for a whole year for the torn ACL. And you got Darrelle Revis, their best player, out with a pulled groin for 3 weeks. So we got to take advantage of this situation where we could just pass all over them. And I know Tannehill has the ability to do just that. So we're going to take a look at the standings. And we're going to go right to the north. We're going to go Steelers are 2-1. Everyone else in that division is 1-2. Ravens, Bengals, Browns. And then in the south, you got the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans at 3-0. The Colts 2-1. The Jaguars 0-3 to start the young season. Tennessee is surprisingly 3-0. Wow. Surprise. We got the Dolphins, of course, at 3-0. The Patriots and Jets at 2-1. And the Bills at 1-2. And then we got the AFC West where the Broncos and Chargers are 3-0. The Raiders 1-2. And the Chiefs, surprisingly, have still yet to get their first win. So now they go to the NFC North. The Packers are 3-0. Everybody else at 1-2. You get the Falcons at 3-0, Panthers 2-1, Bucks 1-2, and the Saints still without a win. That's kind of surprising too. The Redskins, Cowboys, and Giants are 1-2, and the Eagles still looking for their first win. And in the West, you got the Seahawks and Cardinals at 1-2, and the Rams 2-1, and the Rams 1-2, and the 49ers 0-3. So if you guys enjoy these, of course, drop a like, and can't wait for this game in London. It's going to be crazy. We expect a great game today, so make sure you guys drop a like. And if you're new, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the game against the New York Jets.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We're across the pond in England this week, and two teams are hoping to show off for an international audience. It's the Dolphins going up against the Jets. Now let's go to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 4 matchup.
Jets, Dolphins, coming up here on EA Sports as we welcome you to London, England for today's game.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms, and welcome to this heated divisional rivalry. Yes, there have been a lot of close games, a lot of bad blood, and it's always intense when these two get ready to square off. How about it before kickoff, partner?
Well, you said it all, didn't you? Close games, heated rivalry. That alone tells you how exciting this game is going to be. When you take good players on two teams and you put them in the same division, oh my gosh, look out. That's when you get exciting physical football, and I think that's what we'll see here.
The Jets ready to get this action started.
And we are underway here in London at Wembley Stadium, I do believe it's called. But anyway, here's Lamar Miller taking it left side, and he is going to take it out to the 37-yard line. And here comes Ryan Tannehill, the former A&M quarterback, who has done an excellent job this season, keeping the Dolphins offense high-powered and high-octane and in check. So we're expecting big things from Tannehill today, as he's got all these great receivers, I think. Kenny Stills, Greg Jennings, Jarvis Landry, just doing really good so far. Jordan Cameron as well. And on the screen pass here to Ajayi, he's going to get stopped short of the first as the Dolphins offense can't get anything going on that first drive. Jets defense, though, looking pretty strong on that first possession. So now here comes Ryan Fitzpatrick here for the Jets, as now he's dropping back, has time to throw, and he's going to throw it right side, but it's overthrown, or not really overthrown, but Eric Decker couldn't really get his hands on it. I think it was a little overthrown because if he would have landed in with his feet, I think it would have landed out of bounds. So it was a little overthrown. I think he could have done a better job throwing that pass. But here comes Tannehill on a 1st and 10. Looking underneath, it is Deion Sims. gets that first down right there for a pickup of about 11 yards. And the Dolphins are now going deep into enemy territory. 1st and 10 here for the Dolphins once again. And here's Tannehill play action. Looking over the middle to the left side. Actually, it's Jarvis Landry. I love Jarvis Landry, guys. You guys don't know this already. I love how Jarvis Landry is always open. He just somehow finds his way to get open. But here is Tannehill again, looking over the middle. Kenny Stills, touchdown, Miami Dolphins, early 7-0 lead. That's always a good start for the offense when we can get Tannehill going early. And especially with Darrelle Revis out, this is going to be huge. So here's Ryan Fitzpatrick here on their second possession, 3rd down and 10. He's looking, has time, over to the left side. It's caught by Stacy, and Stacy gets down to about the 40-yard line. And about a pickup of 20 on that play. So a good pickup right there. Like, the Jets offense, it's nothing to be too surprised about. You know, I don't expect big things from the Jets offense. I don't expect like big plays from them. But off to Stacy again, underneath it. He fumbles the football and is picked up by the Miami defense, as I think that's Brent Grimes with the pickup. And now the Dolphins are in business again. 3rd down and 7 here for the Dolphins. And at the 48-yard line, Tannehill changing the play. He has a little bit of time. He's trying to figure out what he wants to do. So he's trying to get this first down. He only needs 7, but I mean, we got to do something. Tannehill looking underneath again. Jordan Cameron, and he's going to get stuffed short of the first. That's kind of, that was close. So we're going to go for it. We're in enemy territory. We only need a couple of inches. We're going to go for it. We need like a few inches, just a few. But we're going to hand it off to Lamar Miller. He does get enough for that first down, barely. And I was holding my breath there for a second because I saw him coming in hot, and I was like, "Oh man, you gotta get there, Lamar." So 3rd down and inches again, handoff Lamar Miller up the gut. It does get enough for another first down. So later on, we're gonna get back to the line here on the 3rd and 4. Tannehill in the shotgun once again with Lamar Miller on the right side. 15 seconds left on the play clock, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna hand it off to Lamar Miller, and he's gonna get to the first down again for about a pickup of 6 or 7. So Lamar Miller doing a pretty good job so far, just under 4 yards a carry. We kind of expected, because the Jets' run defense is, I don't know, playing pretty good so far. But right there, Wilkerson does come up and get the sack on Ryan Tannehill, and that is going to force a field goal here from the Dolphins, as this one's from about 42 yards out. The kick is up, and Sturgis, oh man, you need more leg power. Oh, it doesn't even cross it hits the crossbar. Man, that sucks. But we're still up 7-0. I'm not overly concerned. It is the Jets we're talking about after all. So here's Ryan Fitzpatrick dropping back, looking, and it's caught by Eric Decker, the former Bronco receiver. Why did he even leave Denver in the first place when you have Peyton Manning as your quarterback? I'm just saying. So later on, it's 1st and 10 for the Jets, and now they're going to try and get on the board at least before halftime. They've been looking pretty bad so far. And here is Ryan Fitzpatrick, looks, has a time underneath. He gets it off to his second string tight end. And Fitzpatrick, hey, he's doing pretty good. I mean, 4 of 7, 65 yards. Could be worse. But what do I know? 3rd down and 1. Here's Fitzpatrick again. Empty trade shotgun formation. He overthrows his receiver by 1.5 miles. And that's going to force a field goal from the Jets. Nick Folk from about 43 or 42 yards out, 42-43. And obviously Geno Smith is actually rated worse than Ryan Fitzpatrick, so I don't know why the Jets would even think about starting Geno Smith anyway to start the regular season, but that's just me. But here is a 2nd and 4 here for the Miami Dolphins on their other offensive possession. Man, I'm really messing up now. Let's keep going. The show must go on. Here's Tannehill scrambling to the right. Gets it off. Here's Jarvis Landry down to the 30-yard line and down to the 28, I do believe they're going to mark him at. But Jarvis Landry, like I said, I like him. He knows how to get open, and he just makes plays. That's why I like him so much. He makes plays. So 45 seconds left. Tannehill looking on that screen pass to Lamar Miller. He breaks a tackle, and he has nothing but daylight to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami Dolphins. It's now 14-3, and we're nearing halftime, ladies and gentlemen. That's a great way to end the half right there with just 38 seconds to go. And now, with the third quarter just starting here for the Ryan Fitzpatrick and the New York Jets, hand off to Stacy. He's taking this left side, and he's got room to run down the sideline, and he's going to take this down to about the 40-yard line. in enemy territory. Zach Stacy, 8 carries, 58 yards. That big carry right there, man. He was struggling before, but now that big carry kind of just made him look like he was having a great game. 3rd down and 12 here. And a play action from Fitzpatrick. He's looking, and it's going to be dropped by Eric Decker as he gets bodied by 2 defenders. And that is going to settle. They're going to make this a field goal here from about 38 yards out. And the kick is going to be up from Falk, and it is going to be good. So it's now 14-6 with just 5.5 minutes to go here in the 3rd. So the Dolphins here on the next offensive possession. We got to get Tannehill in rhythm here, even though he's been playing really good so far. I really like what I've seen from Tannehill. So a hand out to Lamar Miller, gets the first down. 12 carries, 41 yards from Lamar Miller. He hasn't had the greatest game in the world, but I say if you're averaging near 3.5 yards a carry, I mean, you're not doing the worst job in the world. But off to Ajayi. Oh, he almost dropped that screen pass, but he does get it, and he's going to take it down the sideline to the 25, to the 21-yard line, 22-yard line. That was really close. So we're going to try and get this, make it the 21-6 game. 3rd down and 21, though. This is not looking good for the Miami offense. Here's Tannehill looking over the middle. It's caught by Jarvis Landry, and look at him go. Look at him go. Gets the first down. Wow, he really had to earn those yards. I really like what I've seen from Jarvis. This guy's just the man. He's the man. He's the man. He's the man. So here is Tannehill. Gets sacked on the play. And we're going to settle for a field goal right here. We're not going to take the risk. We're only up by a touchdown on the 2-point conversion. So things could change in a bit if we took that risk and it didn't pay off. So we're going to take the 11-point lead. And hopefully our defense can make a stop. Which they've been doing just that all day. I mean, we've been making stops. We've been bending but not breaking. Hence why it's only 17-6. So here's off to Brandon Marshall, the former Chicago Bear. Again, why would you even go to the Jets? It's like if you go to the Jets, your career's over. I'm just saying. So 3rd down and 2 here for the Jets. And there's a play action here, and he's going to get sacked on the play. Ryan Fitzpatrick had literally no time as Jenkins just came in unguarded. And the Dolphins have the ball once again. Ending the 3rd quarter here. Here's Tannehill looking over the middle, and guess who it is? It's Jarvis Landry. This guy's just that good. I really like Jarvis Landry. So 2nd down and 3 here. 6:30 left in the final quarter. Handoff. Lamar Miller taking it left side. Gets the first down. And he's at the 23-yard line. 15 carries, 60 yards for Lamar Miller. Having a pretty good game. I could really hope he gets to 100. Again, Miami's not really been doing good in the run game so far for me anyway, except for the game against Jacksonville. But, I mean, Lamar Miller's doing decent, I suppose. Not like Doug Martin where he would sometimes burst for 200 yards. But I'll take this. I'll take this. This is just as good, I think, because now I can have a little bit more of a balanced offense. But later on in the drive, it's 1st and goal. Handoff to Ajayi, and Ajayi gets the touchdown. It's now 24-6. As now it's looking like we're going to run away with this one, guys. As, you know, it's the Jets. What do you expect? It's the Jets. So 1st and 10 here for the New York Jets. Fitzpatrick looking. He's looking deep. And he gets the completion down at about the 34-yard line. And Fitzpatrick 8 of 15 for 150. It's mediocre for the Jets. It's what you kind of expect. But later on, it's 1st and 15 after a false start at the 39. Fitzpatrick in the shotgun, Stacy on the left side. Here's Fitzpatrick looking deep again, and he gets the completion again, and that's a touchdown for the Jets. I did not see that coming. Who saw that coming? Legitimately, raise your hand. Say raised hand in the comment section if you saw that coming. I surely did not. But here we go. Lamar Miller, left side, 1st down Miami Dolphins. 17 carries, 74 yards for Lamar Miller. Again, having a decent game. Nothing too spectacular. So we just got to keep on going at the run game and making sure everybody stays in check. But again, we go deep to Kenny Stills, and we probably had a chance at a better play on that one. But I threw it to the wrong guy, and that's going to be a 3-and-out for the Dolphins. As the Jets have the ball once again. Here's Fitzpatrick on the first play of the drive. 1st and 10 at the 29. 3:20 left in the game. Fitzpatrick looking left side, and it's intercepted by McCain. And McCain has the distance. He's going the distance, and he's got the speed. Touchdown, Miami Dolphins. 31-13. This game's pretty much over as McCain gets his first pick six of the season. And like I said, this game's pretty much wrapped up. 3rd and 17 here for the Jets. Fitzpatrick dropping back, about a 7-step drop, and this one is going to be incomplete, as I think that's Curley that tried to come down with that one, and he couldn't because he didn't get both feet in bounds. So 4th and 17 here for the Jets. They're going to try and at least make this competitive. But here comes Ryan Fitzpatrick dropping back, and he almost gets hit as he throws, but it's off, and it's short of the first down. So no today for the New York Jets. No touchdown, not even a first down on that drive for the Jets. So here's Tannehill looking underneath Jordan Cameron, and he's breaking tackles, and he's getting in the end zone for the touchdown. Jordan Cameron, just a beast. And it's now 38-13. And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be your final score, as the Jets just got demolished in London. 38-13, man. That's a big-time win. Kind of expected that, actually. We all know how bad the Jets are. We all know how good the Dolphins can be, especially with how good their defensive line is and how good their receiving core is and their tight ends and their running backs. We have 2 good running backs now, and I feel like this offense is just really high octane and can put up a lot of points, and the Jets just can't because they just suck that bad. Again, I'm not saying that the Jets are never going to be good, guys. I just think that they suck right now. But anyway, if you guys did enjoy, make sure you drop a like, and I will make sure to get the next game out to you guys as soon as possible. I think we take on the Tennessee Titans next, and that's going to be an interesting one because, as you saw in the beginning, the Titans were undefeated, and that should be a good one. But until next time, my name is Suh with Vengeance, and you guys are amazing as always, and I'm out. Peace.